Srimad Bhagwad Gita, Chapter-7, sloka-47. Ritubhabi, we will do chanting. Yogi Namapi
योगिनामपि
Sarvesham
सर्वेषां
Madgate
मद्गते
Nantaratmana
नान्तरात्मना
Shraddhavan
श्रद्धावान्
Bhajate Yo Mam
भजते यो मां
Same Yukta
समे युक्त
Tamo Mataha.
तमो मतः
And the last chant Om Tat Siddhiti
ॐ तत्सदिति
Atma Samyam
आत्मसंयम
Yogo Nama
योगो नाम
Shashtodhyayah.
षष्ठोऽध्यायः
Chapter 7 Sloka 1 Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Chapter 7 Shloka 1 Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Maya Sakta
मय्यासक्त
Manah Partha
मना पार्थ
Yogam Yunjanma
योगं युञ्जन्म
Dashrayah
प्राश्रयः
Asamshayam
असंशयं
Samagram Mam
समग्रं मां
Yatha Gyasyasi
यथा ज्ञास्यसि
Tachrunu.
तच्छृणु.
Thank you. The meaning part, chapter 6, sloka 47. Yoginam of all yogis, api even, sarvesham all types of, madgatena absorbed in me, antaha inner, atmana with the self, shraddhavan with great faith, bhajate engaged in devotion, yaha who, mama to me, saha he, me by me, yuktatamaha the highest yogi, mataha is considered. So in this last shloka, Sri Krishna ji is saying, even among all the yogis, those whose minds are always absorbed in Sri Krishna ji and who engage in devotion to Sri Krishna ji with great faith, them I consider to be the highest of all. So if you all have noticed or remember, Sri Krishna ji ends every chapter with this topic that a devotee has to have complete faith on him, no doubts, and complete love towards him. So he is reminding the same thing in different way. Like we say na old wine in a new bottle. The same way he is just telling the same thing in different way, and he is telling again and again that one should have complete faith on him. There shouldn't be any doubt. So Lord Sri Krishna ji is telling us all that he considers those yogis as the highest. Highest in the sense those yogis are the most special for him, more dear to him, who in their meditation keep Sri Krishna ji always in their mind and soul while trying to realize their true self. And Sri Krishna ji says that during meditation, one who is always focused on him is considered the highest by Sri Krishna ji. This we shall learn more in upcoming chapters and in extreme details in Bhakti Yoga. So the topic of meditation is chapter 6. Shri Krishna ji concludes that even during the meditation and during trying for the self-realization or moksha or freedom, one has to have complete faith on him and do no true devotion. It is not that any show off. It is not that from inside you have the doubts and still you are praying. You should have the complete faith on him. The way we have complete faith on our parents, that yes, they are our well wishers without any doubts. We don't have a little doubt also on them. So if we think the no relation on earth which we never doubt is only parents, right? We have complete faith on them. The same way Sri Krishna ji is saying that you should have complete faith on me with true devotion, with true conviction. One who do meditation, so he or she is at the highest level among the devotees. So he has many different level of devotees. So among them, those are the highest one. Okay, Siddhant, your turn.
Yes, ma'am. So here, Lord Shri Krishna is describing the one of the highest levels of being a devotee, which is through showing through meditation your full devotion towards Lord Shri Krishna, and not being distracted on the way by any material desires, and by not having any doubts in your mind, and by not bragging or showing off that you're showing your meditation. You have to just uh, show you have to remember this Lord Shri Krishna. Don't brag about it and don't have any doubts. Just follow him and you'll be there up top.
Thank you. Usha Baji.
Here, Sri Lord Krishna is explaining that the best yogi or the higher level of yogi among all the yogi, those yogis, the higher level yogi is always be with the Krishna. Either he is doing meditation or he is doing any else, but he always remember the Sri Krishna and loves and true devotee to the Krishna. Whatever he wanted to do, he just either he is doing meditation, also he is remembering the Lord Krishna, or devotee towards him, faith towards him. Either he is doing moksha, he is having faith towards Lord Krishna. That faith, true faith, is the true yogi, and the higher level of yogi. That yogi is the higher level, and Krishna loves him a lot.
Thank you. Ritu Bhavi.
Yeah, so in this shloka, Krishna ji concludes the chapter by again reaffirming that the ultimate yogi is one who has unconditional faith in Krishna and who offers everything to Krishna. He is the ultimate yogi.
Thank you. And the last chant, Om. Om is Sri Krishna ji himself. Tatsaditi, that's it, ends the sixth chapter by the name of Dhyan Yoga or the Yoga of Meditation. So, what do we understand? How to worship Sri Krishna ji? What devotee, like, what should be, what do we say? How do we connect with him? What did you learn? You all are doing from the beginning. So till now, what did you understand? Like, no, how to build the connection with him? What Sri Krishna ji is actually telling us to do?
He is saying that truly do meditation, not expecting anything from any meditation or anything. We should not expect anything, but we should be truly devoted towards the Krishna and faith on him.
Very good.
Basically, Krishna ji says to offer everything to him, whatever you're doing, and to fulfill your primary duties without any expectations or desires. Nothing else, just 2 points.
Yeah, true. Siddhant.
Yes, ma'am. To follow the path of Lord Shri Krishna, to follow the path of moksha without any distractions on the way, without any distractions, material desires, and do your primary duty, and just all in all, just follow Lord Shri Krishna. He'll guide you to the path of moksha.
True. You know? So, no, people approach me with no different doubts. Like, I am doing so much of seva of Laddu Gopal. It's very common among our Hindus. So, like I said, I read Bhagavad Gita so many times. Never it was mentioned that Sri Krishna ji is telling, do my seva. Did he ever mention till now? He never mentioned that. Seva means what? What do you say in English? Seva. To do something for him. He has never said that. This is that humans have developed it for their entertainment. What this I understood. That Bhagavad Gita is said to be the most supreme shlokas or most mahamantras. Why? Because it has been said by Sri Krishna ji himself. Nowhere else you will find any god is talking to anyone, any human. Even the incarnation, any avatar, nowhere it has been no created or made. It is only the Bhagavad Gita where the Supreme Lord is talking to a human. That is why Bhagavad Gita is the most supreme. No, before in the court they used to keep Bhagavad Gita on hands and take to pledge not to tell lie. So what do we learn when we are learning something? He is telling that it is not that no, you remember me only in one day, morning hours. He is telling you have to remember 24/7, even in your nights. Your no subconscious mind should pray to Sri Krishna ji. So the seva and all, it is for your entertainment. So in early days there was no entertainment like TV or theaters. So people developed that. No, we will have Laddu Gopal, we will do all those sevas, keep the clothes, all those. So that is for your entertainment. But you should do what the Supreme Lord is asking us to do. He is telling us to do primary duty, not to hurt anyone with our words. We can hurt with our words, the way we talk, not to have desires, control our anger, to worship Him, to remember Him always, keep bowing down in front of Him, keep asking Him sorry, keep saying Him thank you. So actually, He has said in a very simple way, simple things to do. All these complications has been created by the humans just to keep themselves busy. If you think, why all these things? Because in the free time, what one will do? They have to do something. So they have found this the way, okay, we will be connected with the God and not doing some silly things, and we will do something for God. We will take care, we will see that it is a God and we are taking care. That is fine. But we need to understand when we are learning, we need to understand what actually God wants. We want is different. We want to never get, it that is what Sri Krishna ji is saying. The want is unlimited. You cannot fulfill. When you fulfill, you'll get one more. But Sri Krishna ji's wants are very little. He is telling only this few things to do, that's it. You keep doing that throughout your life and you get him. Able to understand? This I'm just sharing what no yesterday evening one of my friends she called and she was like, I'm doing this, I'm doing seva, I'm having a laddu gopal. I told this is what I explained her. Okay, chalo, we'll do chapter 7. So chapter 7 is called Jnana Vijnana Yug, where Sri Krishna ji explains Arjun on the knowledge and the methodology to attain the true knowledge of the self. So self is the soul, to get the true knowledge about the soul. So Sri Krishna ji starts, Sri Bhagwan Uvacha, Sri Krishna ji has said, Mai to me, Asakte mana with the mind attached, Partha is Arjun, Yogam Yog, Yunjam practicing, Mat Ashraya surrendering to Sri Krishna ji, Ashanshayam free from doubt, Samagram completely, Mama me, Yatha how, Jnanasi you shall know, Tata that, Shrinu listen. Now Sri Krishna ji has said, O Arjun, now listen the ways by which one can know me completely and attain me. By keeping the mind attached exclusively to me, surrender to me through the practice of yoga, and one can know me completely. So knowing the soul is actually knowing the Supreme Lord. It is nothing but you are knowing Sri Krishna ji. So Sri Krishna ji told Arjun in the last sloka of chapter 6 that he considered those yogis the supreme who keep themselves focused on Sri Krishna ji during the meditation. Hence Sri Krishna ji starts the chapter 7 by telling Arjun to listen to Sri Krishna ji what he is going to say on the methods and ways by which one can achieve this focus on the Lord and make himself or herself surrender to Sri Krishna ji. So he has just given an introduction that I will teach you more to know more about me by knowing your soul. So knowing the soul is actually knowing the Supreme Lord. And he will be teaching us in this chapter 7. Usha Buaji.
Here, Sri Krishna is saying that, O Arjuna, I will tell how to realize about, know more about your the soul or the Supreme Lord. Soul is the Supreme Lord. So according to him, he is now going to tell how to uh, know about, how to know more about the soul.
Thank you, Ritu Bhabi.
Yeah, so seventh chapter, Krishna ji is beginning by saying that in this chapter, I will tell you how to realize Krishna ji, how to realize God. He will say the means of realizing God.
Thank you, Siddhant.
Yes, ma'am. So here, Lord Shri Krishna says that he will, in this chapter, talk about the soul, and before he has said that the soul is like a fragment, like a drop of water in the big wide ocean, which is Lord Shri Krishna. So the soul is a fragment of Lord Shri Krishna, which is inside of you. And in this chapter, he will talk more about it and to how to realize that the soul is inside of everyone, all living beings.